Hi guys, this is Prashun again. Today we will discuss about one of the very important topic which is generally come in joint entrance or your board examination, and this is so much important that you people will get definitely a question with this, and generally the students whenever they try to solve the problem at that time, due to multiple steps they try to do some mistakes, and so lose the marks. So this chapter name is inverse of matrix. Inverse of matrix is very important from any exam perspective. The reason being that inverse of matrix is basically a little bit tedious. Like you have to perform some steps and then only the answer will come, and there is no method to verify whether the answer is right or wrong. So this is the reason mostly people fail to do these types of problem, and this is another problem is this is very tedious. So what we will do, we will describe the method how to do these things, and we will try to solve these things in a simpler way. Okay, so let's go ahead. There are different steps to find out the inverse of matrix, so we will go through step by step. Let A be a square matrix of order n. Following are the steps to find the inverse of matrix. First step, step number 1, find the value of determinants of A, that is find mod A. Mod A means date A. So basically first we have to find out the determinants. Step 2, if determinants is 0, determinants of the matrix is 0, then it means the inverse of the matrix is not possible, because as per the inverse of the matrix definition, the definition is A inverse equal to adjugate of A divided by date A, or determinant of A. So if determinant A equal to 0, so it means this is impossible, so inverse of matrix doesn't exist. So first we have to find out date A, and if date A not equal to 0, then only we will proceed with the inverse of the matrix. Next step, step number 3, if date A not equal to 0, find the cofactors Aij of all elements of A. So let's say A is a 3 cross 3 matrix, so it should be having 9 elements. So if there are 9 elements, so I have to find out the 9 cofactors also. So that is the rule. Final step, step 4, from the cofactor I have to write the adjugate of A, that is the transpose of the matrix of cofactors of Aij. So this is then as adjugate of A I am getting, and date A already I have received, so adjugate of A divided by date A equal to my A inverse, so inverse of the matrix. So these are the 4 steps which we need to follow to find out the inverse of the matrix. Step 5 is simple, A inverse equal to adjugate A divided by date A. Now we will go through few properties of the inverse of matrix, and then we will do the problems for a 2 cross 2 matrix or for a 3 cross 3 matrix. We will find out how to find to go through the inverse of matrix. There are few properties of inverse of matrix. What are those? If A and B are 2 matrix, then AB, that is product of after multiplication of A and B matrix and whole inverse, equal to B inverse into A inverse. So it is nothing like that AB whole to the power minus 1 equal to A inverse into B inverse. This is nothing like that. This is different kinds of things. AB whole to the power inverse equal to B inverse and A inverse. Inverse of an inverse matrix is the matrix itself. Like if I do a inverse matrix and then again if I do inverse matrix, so obviously we will get the same matrix. So if A is a square matrix, then A inverse of A inverse equal to A. Inverse of matrix only exists if determinant of that matrix is not equal to 0, that is date A not equal to 0. That already we have discussed. So let's go to our example where we will find out the inverse of matrix for a 2 cross 2 matrix. So let's say 3 5 1 7, that is a square matrix of 2 cross 2. So now first step, determinant of A. What is the determinant of A? The determinant of A will be 3 into 7 for a 2 cross 2 matrix, 3 into 7 minus 5 into 1. So that is the rule, 3 into 7 minus 5 into 1. So 3 into 7 is 21 and minus 5 into 1 is minus 5, so equal to 16. So 16 means that is not equal to 0. So inverse of the matrix A exists. So that is my first thing. Next step, I will find out the adjoint matrix of A. How? A11 equal to minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1, why I am writing? Because it is the one number, row number, the term is for the row number 1 and column number 1. So the rule is minus 1 whole to the power I plus j into the term. So minus 1 whole to the power I means 1, j means 1, so 1 plus 1 and term is 7, because if I have to find out the cofactor of A first element, so 3, then 3, this row and this column will be omitted and the 7 becomes the residual, so 7 is coming. Now I will find out A12. A12 means I is 1, j is 2, so minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 2, that is one thing. Secondly, A12 means this one, so this one means I will negate this row and this column, so remaining is 1. So this 1 is coming, so minus 1 whole to the power 3 into 1, that means minus 1. Next one, A21. A21 means this one. Okay, so I is 2, j equal to 1, so minus 1 whole to the power 2 plus 1, that is one thing. And 21 means this one, so I will negate this column and this row, so my residual is 5. So minus 1 whole to the power 3 into 5, that means minus of 5. Next one, A22. A22 means this one. For the minus 1 whole to the power 2 plus 2, because I equal to 2 and j equal to 2, so that is 2 plus 2. And then for 7, if I cut this row, omit this row and this column, so it becomes 3. So this is the different cofactors, 7, minus 1, minus 5 and 3. So cofactor matrix is 7, minus 1, minus 5 and 3. So it means the adjoint matrix is the transpose of the cofactor matrix. So what is my transpose of the cofactor? 7, minus 5, minus 1 and 3. So my adjoint matrix is also done. Cofactor matrix is done, adjoint matrix is done, determinant is done, so nothing else. Now I will find out the final answer. So inverse of A equal to adjugate of A divided by date A. Date A means 16, so it becomes 1 by 16 into adjugate of A, that is 7, minus 5, minus 1 and 3, this matrix. Hope this example is clear. This I have done with a very simple method so that everyone can remember. So first step, find out the determinant of matrix. If it is not equal to 0, then we will proceed. Second step, find out the adjoint matrix of A. For that, find out the cofactor matrix. From the cofactor matrix, find out the transpose of the cofactor matrix is adjugate of matrix. So adjoint matrix is calculated. From there, I will find out the inverse of the A. That's it. Okay. So 3 cross 3 matrix. Find the inverse of the matrix 1, minus 1, 0, 2, 5, minus 2, 3, 2, 1. So given A equal to 1, minus 1, 0, 2, 5, minus 2, 3, 2, 1. First step, I have to find out the determinant of A. How to find out the determinant of A? Here the rule is 1 into 1 into these two terms, 5 into 1 minus 2 into minus 2, that is 5 plus 4, that is 9, plus 1 means these two cut, so 2 into 1 minus 3 into minus 2, that is plus 6, and plus 0, because 1 1 0 0 into anything becomes 0, so that is 0. So it is become 5 plus 4 9, and 6 plus 2 8, 8 and 9 17. So 17, which is not equal to 0, so it means the inverse of the matrix exists. So now I will find out the adjoint matrix of A. Okay, so first step is to find out the determinant of A. If you people are having any problem to find out the determinant of A for a 3 cross 3 matrix, what I will tell you, you go to my tutorial. In the tutorial it is described in a good way, like how to find out the determinant of A for a 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, so let's go ahead, that will be better. Let's go ahead with adjoint matrix. Now first one, A11, cofactor of 1. Cofactor of 1 means I will remove this one and this one, and 1 1, so I is 1, j is 1, so minus 1 er whole to the power 1 plus 1, that is one thing. And second is 5 plus 4, 5 plus 4, because 5 and minus of these things, so plus 4, it becomes 9. Second thing is A12. A12 means this one, right, because first row second column. So minus 1 er whole to the power 1 plus 2, because I is 1 and j equal to 2. Then cofactor of minus 1. Cofactor of minus 1 means this column and this row will go ahead, so becomes 2 minus 3 into 2 6, so 2 plus 6 basically, so it becomes minus 8. Why minus? Because minus 1 whole to the power 3, that becomes minus, so minus 8. A13, that is cofactor of 0. Okay, so 0, I will negate this column and this row, so becomes this one. So 2 into 2 minus 3 into 5, 2 into 2 is 4, minus 3 into 5 is 15, it becomes 11, minus 11. And here minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3 means 4, so minus 1 whole to the power 4 means it is plus 1, so plus 1 into minus 11, so it becomes minus 11. So in this way I will find out all the cofactor of this particular matrix. Now I will write down the adjoint matrix. Adjoint matrix is the transpose of the cofactor matrix. So I will write in 9 1 2, minus 8 1 2, and minus 11 minus 5 7. So this thing is done. Next one is I have to find out A inverse. A inverse means adjugate of A divided by det A. Det A equal to 17, already we have proved, so 1 by 17. Then adjugate of A, that is 9 1 2, minus 8 1 2, and minus 11 minus 5 and 7. So this is my result. Hope this is clear now. Good. So that's all about the inverse of the matrix. We can find out 4 cross 4 inverse of matrix of 4 cross 4 matrix or something else, but in the West Bengal Joint Entrance syllabus, the highest matrix we have to mention, this is mentioned that we should go for any operations of the matrix till 3 cross 3 matrix. So we are not going more. Okay, so that's all. So please remember this inverse of matrix tricks. You should go through this tutorial twice or thrice, so that all the steps are you can remember all the steps and you can memorize all the steps, so that in the examination you should not do any kinds of mistake. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching my video. If you like, please like in the YouTube or subscribe me, so that this video can be reached to wider audience. Thanks once again. Have a good day.